Welcome back to another video, guys. In this one, I'm going to be doing some tips on how to take down those toxic double invis bases. So I offer coaching and training for Queen Charge Lalo and Zap Lalo, any Lalo really. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll link my Discord in the description and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's get into the video. Let's go. Okay, so first base going in here, we have this box with the isolated middle, and the middle has two invis tower. So the key to take down these type of bases is the log launcher. So what are we gonna do here to funnel our queen to get her to the core? But yeah, we'll use the log launcher to activate the invis before she's even in the core. So you know that she would go to the core because the log launcher will break the wall, plus the invis will be already triggered. Okay, so looking at this space, we're looking for a part or a point where we could enter into the core with the log launcher. So if we look at this side with the monolith here, we know that it's really hard to enter from there because there's a monolith, and plus there's a single out here with the clan castle. So that's kind of impossible to enter from there. And my advice to you guys is to enter from the base where you could actually line the two invis tower, so the log launcher could actually trigger them like both. So if we look from this side here where the queen is, like it's really rough to get the log launcher to target to the core here, because yeah, if we're going from these sides, look, these sides, you're gonna see that all of the X-bows will be on the queen. All 4 X-bows will be on the queen from any of these sides. You understand? Okay, so now our only option is to come from this side around here. Okay, so what we can do here is to start the queen here, and she should go inside this wall and then shoot over this wall. So she would create a funnel. She would create a funnel here, and then she would have to go up here. So let's go with the replay. Starting her right here. Look on the position how I put her. I used the wall breaker up there so that she could easily walk up, and yeah, she don't really have to go over the wall or around the wall. She could just go right through, and you're gonna see how I place the log launcher here. So going, and the king purpose here is to also cut the queen off. So just going from here, early rage because of the merge thing, and you must make sure you take out this build out here, because then your queen will shoot this, then this, and then she will bounce out around this wall and go for this. So she would stay on the outside over here, which is bad. So we want to take out this with 2 balloons so she continue to the merge archer tower between these 2 walls. Okay, all right, so the log launcher already in because we have the ground X-bow here on our queen. So we tilt it more. We don't send it centered, we tilt it more like this so it could actually hit the ground X-bow and deal damage to it, the log launcher. Okay, so now it's in. Okay, we can go with the king up here at the storage to cut off the queen. So you know that as soon as the invis and the walls are open, the queen will go to the core. You understand? So there goes the thing. It triggered the both invis. King cleared off there, so she went up there, but then she will come back because the king already cleared up there. Right now she's in the core. Yeah, they pull these skeletons, which is really nice. King is going over there, and yeah, so you might think what we're gonna do with the CC here. Well, we're gonna leave the CC alone on this base. So we're gonna leave that alone for our queen in the end. Yeah, she will stay alive here because yeah, I'll get to that. So you know that our king is already over there, so we're gonna start Lalo over here to kill the next enemy queen. And yeah, let's just watch. So going in, next rage in. That rage was kind of off. I could have placed that better, So yeah, make sure to rage up your healers here to make sure you get the 3-star. So you have to freeze the invis here, please. And please, when those skeleton comes up for your queen, you gotta invis her, because then she'll take so long to get them out and the invis will recharge. So you can just invis your queen, let the skeleton go to the king, and now she should be able to take out the freeze before it even go off. So she's on it now. I started the Lalo over here because I already have a rage on her, so I know that she would be safe. So just go with the Lalo to save time. And yeah, our queen should live here. The frozen arrow is a really good equipment, really great for your queen. So yeah, Lalo came in, the queen is already down. Clan Castle came out for my queen. We can easily poison that, and we even have the Lalo, and look at what is left of the base. So please guys, remember this plan, and you guys should get the 3-star. So just remember, every base we're going over here and you will get the 3-star, and notice every single one of them when you see them and know to approach them. Alright, so most of the time you want to use your king to cut off your queen so she won't go to that side. So yeah, she probably beat the wall, or the lag, if the lag launcher don't open the wall as yet, she will probably beat the wall. And yeah, while she's on that wall, the lag launcher should have enough time to open the wall, and then she should go to the core. So I'll show you guys that in some next one. Alright, so the next one we have here is this one. So first off, we're looking for where can we put in the queen so she could stay in, and actually, like, if the wall hasn't been open for the lag launcher yet, she would beat a wall. And I see the perfect position for the queen. And yeah, so as I said, the key thing for these bases is the log launcher. So yeah, so over here at the monolith, we see a compartment where you could actually put the queen into, which is this. So starting the replay here. So go with our breaker to open the walls even wider. Start the queen. You know you gotta go with a rage because it's a monolith, and plus it's the new updated monolith, the new level. Yep. So going in, we use our king early because we want to cut her off and put her to the next to go up. So that's why we use him here. And you know, this wall right here will trap her inside. You see it? So all you have to do is to remove this, and then she would have no option to go outside or go around. So you see, king already cut in this part, lag launcher coming in. And yeah, so you'll see here, you have to rage here, of course. So always try to rage, always rage your queen, always rage her. So unfortunately, you see, she's beating a wall, and then the log launcher open it. Perfect, so we have access to the core. And yeah, okay, we got the invis to go off, which is really nice. King ability go off went off down there. Yeah, I would advise you guys to keep an eye on your queen, or else you lose her ability, and that's what I keep doing here. Lose her ability a second time in the core. So my advice to you guys is to just keep raging her, even if she's not taking damage. Like, just rage her, because once damage start coming in, it's gonna be a lot. So yeah, so what you could do as a, what you call it, like adaptation, or you tryna reinforce your attack, you could use the RC. And the RC here, you don't normally use her with the Lalo on these bases. Like, you can literally go solo with the RC after you do like your queen charge and your king. Like, you can put her in a position where she could actually take out a good portion of the base. So on these type of bases, we only use RC with Lalo. So yep, so I send her to the courier to take the multi. I didn't have to do it, but it's okay. And then freeze the invis. I started the Lalo down here. So the reason why I freeze the invis, because I actually want my queen or my heroes to take out the core, and then my Lalo shouldn't have any problem going around the base. So starting the Lalo from down at the eagle. Make sure to go with a lot of balloons here, because the eagle is a really high HP defense, like it's full of HP, and we don't want our loons to spend long on that. So went with the water ability earlier because I know that the king will fight my RC, so I send the headhunters in the water ability to take that out. And yeah, it should work, guys. So the key for these bases is the log launcher. All you have to do is to figure out an approach where you could actually trap your queen, that if the walls are not open with the log launcher yet, she will actually beat her next wall. And I use these walls here to, keep her inside. So as soon as the walls to the core open, then she reroute to the core. And you guys have your invis spell where you could actually use to cut off a area if she's going the wrong way. So yeah, let's get into our next one. Alright, next one. Going in, we have this one now. So as I said, you gotta look for an area where you could charge in and not take damage from 4 of the X-bow at once, and also not take damage from the monolith. And the only spot here is the eagle side. Even though there's a single there on the clan castle with the warden, we'll still have to go in like that. It's so you have to approach the bases. And as I said, try to tilt the log launcher a bit so it catch one of these ground X-bows. So yeah, going in, let's go. So starting the queen up top. Alright, so queen going in. Let's she take out that warden tower. So ward break. Okay, so she's going to pick this side, so I break here. So here's where I want to lock her in now. So I want to lock her in this wall. I want to use these walls to hold her in. So what I have to do that is to funnel here. So that is where the BK come in. So all you have to do here is to take care of the single first. Make sure your queen is getting it down. Yeah, use the poison. I use some balloons to actually tank for the inferno in case it's off my queen. So my queen is in the area, like in this area. So you know that she would go left, to the left, yeah, to our left, and yeah, to her right, but our left over here. So I started my king because I want to cut her off to put her over here. So if these walls are not open yet, she will actually try to beat a wall to go outside, but then these walls will eventually be open before she open a wall by herself. And yeah, so starting the king early with the log launcher so I could get the walls open. Nice. And she will trap herself over here. So if the wall is not open yet, she should beat the wall. Right, we can go with the king ability. We had the storage over there, so now she should go inside. Perfect. And king should go inside for the inferno. And please guys, rage up your queen. Rage up your queen as soon as she's in the core. I'm going to work on that as soon as my queen is in the core. No matter if she's not taking damage, I'm going to rage her, because once she start taking damage, it's just it's a lot. Like, she start dying. So unfortunately for this one, we didn't get the next invis triggered, so we'll have to freeze up the tunnel. So I decided to freeze the tunnel and go with her ability because she's just dying. So what if your queen don't get the core? So if she don't get all of the core and all of the invis out of the core, what you'll have to do is to funnel your Lalo to the core. So you're gonna start, our king already take out this side, so we're gonna start where the next threat is, where this inferno is. We could have sent the RC by herself, but it's too risky because the enemy queen. So we're gonna just start the Lalo here, and we'll try to funnel this, the bomb tower, or this, and that should push the Lalo to the core. So that's the goal. So queen, we know that she will die because yeah, So we could just draw the healers with the RC, start a Lalo over to the single. We didn't have any freeze. But yeah, we can send in the headhunters since the Inferno is on my loons. So I ace balloons to the Inferno to take it out right away. And then now here comes the balloons down here to funnel the cannon. And you know what's next for the loons? The main pack is the core. We have a rage, we can just do that, water ability, and that's pretty much the base. We have leftover loons, we can place it on the rest of defenses that's out there, and this is how we take down the base, guys. So if you don't get the core or one part of the invis, all you have to do is to funnel the Lalo to the core and take it out. And it depends on the damage that's left in the core. If there's not a lot of IHP or high damage building left, you can literally just send your RC into the core and take it out and use the Lalo surgical around the base. So the goal to take out these bases is the log launcher. It's really OP. So all you have to do is to try and get your queen to the core with the log launcher. And yeah, I hope you guys are figuring out how to take out this base, like these bases actually. Okay, so last one for the replay. For the replays, then I got two more to show you guys, but it's on a live. Yeah, it's on a live like recording. So yeah, I'll go over that because there's a lot of these bases, but hope you guys are getting the concept. So this base here, where can we even like use the log launcher? Hope you guys are seeing where we are going to use it. As I said, we don't want to enter from any of these sides because then we'll have 4x bow on our queen. Yep, and yeah, we will have the monolith doing some flanking, everything. So yep, we don't want to enter around here because then we'll have to go into the monolith, which is really devastating, plus these enemy heroes. So you know where we're gonna go. It's like always from the eagle side. Yeah, hope you guys are taking notes. So first thing first, we can start the queen. Clan Castle will aggro, can poison that. Just wait till our queen take it out. And you see how I start my queen here, okay? So I start her here because I want her to take out these stuff and actually push up. So if the walls are not broken yet to the core, she will actually shoot up these and be stuck in this line of wall right here. So she will actually beat a wall, and then eventually the wall will open and she would go to the core. And for obvious reasons, we'll use the king to cut her off down here, so she won't even look to go down there. So okay, going in here, and even if she's going out, we have wall breakers to break here and there. Understand? So early rage here because merge cannons are the worst. I started the log launcher early. So yeah, my queen will push up. Unfortunately, the log launcher is taking some fire from the merge cannon, but it's okay. So the core is opened up, and on this one again, we didn't get the trigger for this invis. So you know what we're gonna do with the Lalo. Alright, so my queen, I went to the rage early here because I know this core will take your queen ability in less than a second. Yep, queen going good. Your defense was flanking, I don't know what was that. Can rage, we have to freeze here. So yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the activation of the invis, but it should go off now. So I'll just go with the queen ability, try and take out the scatter shot before it goes. Queen went down here. Yep, so our queen will die. Of course, how can she survive that? So I started the RC up here because the Inferno was just by itself and there wasn't any enemy heroes up there, of course. Like the last one, there was a queen up there, but this one have no enemy hero. So yeah, we're gonna Start some balloons over here. Of course, we can get some headhunters early water ability. Try to kill the enemy heroes even though they got spring. And yeah, we funnel down here. Loons is gonna go to the core. We have freezes. We can freeze up that with the monolith. Ace our loons in the core. Freeze again. And this is how we do it. So when your log launcher don't get the next invis triggered, so you just have to freeze the town hall when your queen is on it. And yeah, once your queen, sometimes your queen will die. It depends on the damage in the core. But if your queen dies, all you have to do is just try to funnel the RC and the Lalo to the core or to the rest where the invis is left and take it out. And that's the key to take down this base. So the key is the log launcher. There's ways you can fix up your strategy. If your queen don't get the two invis towers, you have to funnel the Lalo to the core. Hope you guys are getting the hang of it now. Alright, into some live replays. This one is really hard to talk over, guys. Really hard to talk over. So, looking for a good spot to go with the log launcher. Over where the eagle is, look like a great spot. So yeah, over the other side look really deadly. And plus we're gonna go in early on the clan castle, so we're taking it from the eagle side. So using this compartment here, gonna start our queen over here. Alright, wanna break the wall and funnel the cannon right here, so she'll keep on pushing up, because we'll try to chop her in this compartment in case the invis goes off. The invis goes off and the walls are not open yet, she would eventually beat the wall. So that's the goal, to chop her in this compartment in case the log launcher is slow. So going with the log launcher now, going in, it should be able to trigger the invis. It always will trigger the invis. So yeah, my queen moving up, could place my king down here so she won't come back down here. Unfortunately, the log launcher opened the wall to the scatter shot. So what you can do is to use your invis spell to redirect your queen. We want her to go to the core, and once she's to the core, it's pretty much over. The base is done. Okay, king going good down there. Rage up your queen, as I said. It's just a lot of damage in the core. Just keep raging her, or else you'll just lose her. Yep, clan castle coming out. Tornado chop is always a little piss. Yep, freeze the tunnel, save the healers. Now we can assist our queen in the core. And starting the Lalo on the follow up side here, get rid of the ground expo because it will be flanking the RC and the queen. So just starting the Lalo down here. You can always use your RC to help out your queen in the core. Yeah, we got the second invis tower, which just seals the deal for that core. And this is how we take down these bases. So the key for these bases is the log launcher. All you gotta do is to try and trap your queen in the one of the compartments, especially the compartment that's in front of the eagle. Yeah, so trying to avoid the monolith in your approach, and you should get it, guys. So the log launcher is a really good counter to these bases. It's the best counter to these bases. So yeah, hope you guys are understanding, and let's get into the next one, the last one. Okay, this is the last one. I know you guys have come across this, and I'll show you guys how to take it down. So first thing first, you can start doing some funnel here, and that will be for the log launcher. And then you could go down to the bottom here, and this will be for your king. So yeah, we're gonna charge the town hall here. So we're gonna go over and charge the town hall. So what I want, take note of this, what I want you guys to do with the log launcher portion, once the log launcher trigger the invis tower, I want you guys to put your RC as soon as the invis tower wears off and go with a rage. Okay, so we're gonna send the log launcher up top and king up top. And what I want you guys to do with your king here too, when your king takes the next invis, I want you guys to start the Lalo when the invis is off. So yeah, that's how we do it. So log launcher is gonna trigger it, king is gonna trigger it, we go with the RC with the log launcher after the invis wears off, and the Lalo after the king get the invis to wear off. Alright, so we charge the tone all just like that. Gonna put in the log launcher. So we made funnels because we want the log launcher and the king to go inside. So log launcher going in. I freeze the expos because I actually want my thing to survive longer, but it's okay. We can go with a rage and place the RC while the Yetis are tanking. So remember that. Unfortunately, our king didn't go inside here, but yeah, next time try to funnel him good and he should go inside here and take out it. But since the spell tower is already gone, we can go with the Lalo. Make sure to do this, guys. This is the only way of taking down this base for sure. I'm sure there's other charges out there, but this one is for sure. Just remember to put the RC after the log launcher and get that invis up top, and after the king get this invis down here, you start the Lalo after the invis wears off. And this is how we take down these bases, make them look simple. Hope you guys remember the plan and try it out for yourself whenever you see this base. So I hope you guys do learn something from this, and that's gonna be it from me today. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care guys. Bye.